Floridians vote overwhelmingly to fund conservation efforts. I'm Bob Gosselin from Gosselin Realty. This is your weekly West Orange County real estate report for the week ending November 8th. By a 3-1 margin across the state, 4-1 here in Orange County, Floridians last Tuesday voted yes to the Florida Water and Land Legacy Amendment. The new measure will use a third of the state's net revenue from dock stamps on real estate sales and put that money towards land purchases and water restoration. The dock stamp fee on real estate transactions of 70 cents per $100 of property value will not go up, but now that the measure is in the state constitution, legislators will not be able to cut the funds as they have done the last several years with the current Florida Forever Conservation Fund. The measure is expected to raise $10 billion by the time it sunsets in 2035, including $625 million next year. Taking a look at what sold last week in West Orange, these numbers provided by the Mid-Florida Regional MLS. We include the communities of Ocoee, Winter Garden, Oakland, Gotha, and Windermere. Only 19 single-family homes sold last week. Top price paid $1.15 million for a 3-2 in Isleworth. 9 homes sold for under $250,000. 61 new listings hit the market. Only 14 listed under $250,000. 2 listed under $100,000. 43 new contracts were signed. According to Realty Trac's third quarter institutional investor and cash sales report, Florida led the nation in all cash real estate sales. Statewide, more than 53% of real estate transactions were cash. Nationally, that number only 33%. By city, Orlando had the 7th most cash deals, 47%. In West Orange, cash sales on a slight decline over the last several months. Only 26% of homes sold in the third quarter were cash. You'll find cash sales at all levels of sale in West Orange County. 17 of the 20 least expensive properties sold for cash, not unexpected. But 3 of the 4 most expensive homes sold in West Orange in the third quarter were cash deals, including the most expensive home at $4.7 million. Most Americans who don't currently own their home say they intend to one day, and they hold strong feelings toward home ownership. But about 20% of renter households are adamant about renting, and they say they intend to stay renters now and in the future, according to researchers at Harvard's Joint Center for Housing Studies. About 90% of renter households cite those 2 real estate bugaboos, can't afford a home or don't have the credit to qualify, as the reasons to continue renting. The remainder cite lifestyle choices like choosing to invest their money elsewhere and the desire not to be tied to one place as their reason to remain renters. With several national legal holidays approaching, buyers and sellers should study contract deadlines to keep an eye on holidays that can extend certain provisions depending on which contract you and your realtor are using. If the last day of a time period falls on a national legal holiday, the actual time period extends to 1 p.m. the following business day. One exception, the time for acceptance is not extended under the Florida Realtors Florida Bar forms. The next 6 national legal holidays that would apply to these contracts are Veterans Day on November 11th. That's a tricky one because almost none of us take the day off. The others are Thanksgiving, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, Martin Luther King Day in January, and President's Day in February. That's your weekly West Orange County Real Estate Report. I'm Bob Gosselin from Gosselin Realty. Do something good for America this week. Buy some real estate. We'll see you next time.